everybody, welcome to our Sengoku Dynasty Survival Guide. We're doing a quest walkthrough called Wild Hogs today on Sengoku. And basically involves us going to the town of Seiji and kind of helping them out. This is a great way to really get a lot of Dynasty reputation. You're going to get a lot of it with this quest. But there are quite a few steps, and you might not be able to progress in it all at once, because there are certain things that you need to unlock, like when you hit certain levels with your dynasty. So we'll go over all that and how you can fully complete it. So to start off this quest, you first need to go find the town of Seiji, which is right here. Just kind of follow this big lake. There's a river here. Starter town is right up there. So I guess you can always follow the coast, I guess, too. But that's where you're going to find it. And when you're here, you gotta like talk to some people to kind of find out about the town. I would definitely recommend maybe speaking to like the hunters. They seem to be the ones that kind of lead you towards this quest, which is what I have done. I now have to speak to Fujuchi. Oh, that's how you say his name, who is right here. So let's go ahead and say hello. We could be like, "What do you do?" And he says, "I make bows. They are my livelihood." And we can say, "It would be difficult to survive in the forest without them." Yes, the monks teach us we shouldn't kill animals. They don't teach us how to make peace with a wild boar or how to live without food. This is true. So until the world becomes a better place, we'll need our bows, and we'll be able to eat well-roasted meat, at least from time to time. You should also meet Aki, my sister. She trades furs and leathers here in the village. And we can say, "I've heard some sort of hunt going on?" Yes, Soji, the village headsman, is setting up a proper boar hunt. It used to be a pastime reserved for noble lords, riding their noble horses and cheating on their sophisticated wives. Oh no. But we told our lords to go to hell, and we now go hunting ourselves. It's not as elegant as it used to be, but it's bloody fun. I mean, literally, probably. Do you want to partake in this exquisite... do you want to kill yourself some boars? I guess I'll be needing a spear. A spear in Seiji, a village famous for its bows. Just a slip of the tongue, right? You will need a bow and some arrows. You should also know how to skin an animal for fur. Are you good enough of a hunter to do that? I think I should be able to do that. You think? Not good enough. There's a difference between thinking and doing. Prove yourself. Learn how to skin an animal and bring me one piece of fur. Deer or hair, it doesn't matter. I mean, quite true, because you get fur no matter what. So, we need to get fur, which I have already gone on and grabbed. There's two different ways where you can get fur. You can have your hunter at your hunting little whatever this is. Hunter's there we go. Hunter's workplace here, getting fur, which is what I have my guy doing. That's how I got the amount that I have. So they can just do it for you, or you can go get it yourself. And in order to do that, you're going to need to unlock a certain perk, which I believe it is in Warrior, Way of the Warrior. You're going to need to go to Fur Hunter and unlock this, and this gives you the ability to start skinning animals and getting fur. So you only need 10. I went above and aboard just because I've had this in my inventory for a while. But we're going to go ahead and talk to our friend here, and we can say, "Hey, I brought the fur you wanted." And he says, "Not bad for a beginner. There are some tears, and you still have problems with the heads, but that's always the difficult part. Can I join the hunt now?" "With what? A spear? A short little bow?" "No, I can't let you go like that. It's unseemly. We still have time. Get yourself a proper bow." So now we have to go make a half bow. So we're going to go back to our town, because we're going to make this ourselves. Now this process can take a little bit of time, depending on where your dynasty level is, whether you have the hunter's hut and all that, because the ingredients that you need to use to make the half bow they're a little bit annoying to gather. So if we kind of just go up here to our hunter's workshop hut, what do you want to call this, and go to the workbench, we can see the half bow is right here. To make it, we'll need 1 bamboo, 1 rope, 2 leather, and then any plank. And you might be wondering, okay, how am I going to get the rope and the leather? Because the rest of this is pretty easy to gather. So when it comes to rope, you are going to need to make the tailor's workshop. Thankfully, it doesn't require anything, like any kind of weird material. You just need straw to make it. So if we go over here, you can see rope. It needs 5 straw to make 1 rope, which I have already done. Now, when it comes to making leather, that's going to be a little bit more of a process. You're going to have to get the tanning vat. It does not come with the tailor's workshop, even though I feel like it should. It's its own little thing that you then put into the tailor's workshop. And this guy, I don't think it's unlocked to like Dynasty level 12, I think. But the good news is you can buy the recipe, and I have a video on this that goes into further detail. But you can buy it. Some of the people at Seji sell it, so that's what I did because I was not near the level that I needed to be. And then basically just you have the resources here that you need to make leather, which is, you need some amount of fur, some amount of bark, and then some amount of water. I'm not quite sure what the exact like ratio is, but at the very least you could fill it up if you want. 25 fur, 20 or 50 bark, and then 50 water if you want. And that's going to make you a lot of leather. Or, just put in what you have and see what happens. So I have a few more leather in here. I'll just grab it from what I've been making. And then we can go ahead and make our half bow now that we have everything that we need. But yeah, for more information on that tanning vat, do go ahead and look at the description, because I will have a link for that video right there. So let's go ahead and make our half bow. There we go. And I'm also going to recommend making some simple arrows as well, if you plan on using it. You don't technically have to use the bow for this quest, but it does make life a little bit easier. And let's equip that, I guess. And just makes life a little bit safer as well, because we are going up against boars. And boars aren't the friendliest of creatures. So let's go ahead now and talk to Fijuje. That's not that is a well. Alright, so we're going to go fast travel back here. Now, I would definitely say make sure you have a good amount of money, because, and this obviously you want to like run back and forth between Seji and your village. This is going to cost some money just to fast travel back and forth a few times. Alright, so we're here. We're going to go show our bow to our best friend here. He doesn't know it yet, but we're definitely buddies. That's not dead talking. There we go. I have the bow! He says, ah, yes. Are you happy with it? And I'm like, not really, because let's be honest, this is the first bow I've ever made. And he says, listen, it's a bow. Go enjoy yourself like an old-time lord and drink like a free hunter afterwards. A friendly tip then, since you're an outsider. Our headman has a weakness for customary gifts. He'll let you know what he wants. Interesting. Okay, so now we can go ahead and join the hunt. And I'm just going to get our bow ready, because we are going to actually go do some hunting. First, we got to run all the way over here to go talk to the leader of the town, who apparently likes customary stuff, And I'll just say, too, for this quest, not bad to have at least, like, 10 to 20 arrows, I would say. More if you have the materials for it, just because these boar, they're not the easiest things to take down from a distance, I would say. But here we are. We have found Shoji, and we can say, he says, good day to you, and we can say, I take it you're the headman here. He says, right you are, and you're one of the new refugees who have settled here. Yes, we stopped in the ruined village, and I know, welcome to Seji. Some of the valley dislike newcomers, but we are different. The forest is like a mother for all. She feeds us, clothes us, and sometimes, when she gets angry, she beats the hell out of us. That's so true. But we love her anyway. How can you not love your mother, eh? Do you have any particular rules I should know about? Basic human decency is the only rule you need. We have fought hard for our freedom. I was there with Enjiro when the rebellion started. He and many others have died so we could get rid of particular rules. In the forest, we are free. Just like our neighbors in Enjiro by the sea. Some call them bandits. We know how to talk to them. So we can now ask to join the boar hunt. So we'll be like, can I join you? And he says, of course, have a drink. Enjoy yourself. Here in Seji, even the foresters live like lords. But what about the boars? Oh my, they're not sitting by the campfire. They probably went to get a drink or two. Should be around here somewhere, deeper into the forest, downriver. Go get them, why don't you? So he just gave me like a few things. He gave me sake, and he gave me an excellent meat meal. So we get some recipes unlocked with that. The anesthetic, I believe, comes from the sake, and then obviously the meal gets unlocked for us to make. Now, when it comes to killing boars, like I said, they can be a little bit hard because they're smaller and they kind of dart around a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically just kind of go to the left of these guys. There are a few boar that spawn kind of in this swampy area, so we're just gonna search this area for them. And honestly, this, oh my goodness, that deer scared me. There, oh, I think there's might be one right there actually. Like this is kind of like the hardest, I would say, part of this particular quest, just because you have to find these guys. Is he coming to me? Or is he confused? Where'd he go? I think I see him over there, potentially. Ah, yeah, I think I've injured him, so he's running away. I'm just gonna shoot blindly. That was silly, but... Oh, hi! Oh, no. Oh, no. Why aren't you dead yet? Excuse me, sir. Also, why is my health not going down? What happened? Wow, either I'm missing a lot, or... There we go! Or, like... I'm wondering if I was clipping through him and I was just shooting the ground the whole time. Because normally it does not take that many arrows to take these guys down. Also, I don't know why my health... Is it my armor? I'm confused. Anyway, Alright, well, let's go ahead and harvest him now. That's one boar. And, now we gotta... Oh, I heard somebody. I heard one. Switch back to my bow. I heard him. But this is definitely, like, I would say the hardest just part of the quest. Just trying to find where these guys are. Let's go ahead up here. Maybe get out of the... where all the bushes are. I typically see them spawn right down that way towards the water over there. I'm not seeing any right now, though. Oh, is that one in the water right there? No. The problem is a lot of these boars look like these rocks. Alright, let's keep our eyes peeled. Alright, found another one. Took a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Line up our shot right in the butt. Oh, you... So rude. There we go. That's more like it. That's more how it's supposed to be. Alright, let's go ahead and gather him. You know, waste not, want not, all that. Wish I could see my arrows, though. Alright, now we're going to go back to our friend over here and tell him more or less, hey, we did the deed. I wanted to add as well, when you are making arrows, if you find that you don't have enough feathers, you can get them very easily by raiding, if you will, the nests that are scattered throughout the map. Not only can you get you know, eggs, but if you break down the net or the nest entirely, uh-oh, I think I have friends behind me. Then you can get you can get your feathers that way. I like how these guys are not gonna help me out. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Thank goodness. Alright, I got three, guys. I got three. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this in. Hello. Okay, I have killed some boars. Easier than it seems, I mean, not really, but getting hungry with all this talk. Now, my grandmother, she would season meat like no one else. The taste, I'll give you some pointers. It doesn't seem to, I'm assuming he's talking about, like, the excellent meat meal, I'm assuming. Says, now, don't you dare compare yourself to her. Just look what you did. Now I'm even hungrier. I'd be glad to offer you some wild meat from the boar I just hunted. Now, that is something. Everyone, look here. A newcomer who knows how to show respect. Look at this, all of you, and learn. I'm not pointing any fingers. Yes, where was I? Ah, yes, thank you. You're of a decent sort. I won't take your food. Instead, I'll give you mine, and some sake to wash it down with. Kampai! I think that's what he says. For a fruitful cooperation between our villages. That's it. Now that we are friends, we can get to business. Let's test this cooperation, shall we? How? But there's one There's one man I thought I could trust with my life, but the bloody snake sold our secrets to the neighboring clan. I feel bad for him, but a traitor needs to get what's coming to him. Bring him to me. I'll make him squeal. Wonder if he'll sound like the Boars. Oh, that's dark. Where will I find him? He was last seen wandering off in the direction of Enjiro Mura, the outlaw camp. Not the brightest choice. If he can't have gone far, you'll probably find him hiding in the hills. So now we gotta go find his little guy, his little traitor, spy, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call him. And we have an initial kind of objective marker here. So we're gonna follow that to the search area. And once we're there, he's pretty easy to find, honestly, if you know what to look for. Alright, so we've entered the quest area. We're gonna... Ooh, I hear wolves. That's not... I do not want to run into those. We're gonna head down this way to this stream, this little stream here. And we'll find the guy we're looking for right around... Yeah, I was making sure there's no wolves coming after me. Right here, so we can go and say, "Aha, we found you!" He says, "Oh, hello. I know you are a spy for the neighboring clan. By the gods, how did you... They cheated me. My kid was dying. They told me they could save him. I believed it, the fool that I was. I didn't know they were spies. I didn't know I was revealing secrets. Please, you don't know what they were going to do to me in the village. They're cruel. Please." We can say, "I think you're telling the truth." Oh, thank you. Thank you for your... I mean, I said nothing about mercy, but anyway. "I will leave you be." "They won't. You have to disappear." "Understood. Yes, I promise. You've saved me." Okay. I guess we don't really have an option there. It's just you're saved, I guess. So let's go ahead and go all the way back to this guy so we can tell him something. We basically have two choices coming up. We can either tell him that the spy has escaped, or we can tell him that he is dead. And, you know, I guess it kind of leans into if you want the spy to be continuously, you know, pursued, I guess. You know, you can say escaped, or you can be like, he's totally dead. Case solved. You're free. I'm gonna lean towards that one myself. You know what? Let's just nip it in the bud, call it all done. Alright, here's our... Oh, look, hang on, guys, gotta hold myself up here. Alright, Soji, I am here about the traitor. Where is he? And so this is the options we have here. He escaped, he's dead. I'm gonna say he's dead. What? We can say, he attacked me. I guess he preferred to die on his own terms. I didn't expect that. I thought he was a broken man. But justice is justice. Thank you. As you said, here's for a good cooperation between our villages. Now, the last bit here is to go, basically turn this quest in, if you will, back to with our good friend, Fijuchi's. That's, yep, Fijuchi. And get this quest tied up, which is, you know, good. Because this is a very long quest, especially if you don't have all of the Dynasty levels to unlock, like, the various crafting stations and such. Which is, annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we're here. We're here. Okay. I was told to capture the traitor. And he says, Yajiro, he's misguided for sure, but not really a traitor. His baby son was ill with no hope of recovery, and they promised him some miracle cure in exchange for help. The kid died, of course, but I guess when you're desperate enough, you'll believe any nonsense. That's really sad! What will you do? I already did. I let him go. Oh no, I mean, you did the right thing, but what will Soji say? I told him I killed him. He seems a bit shocked. Well, Shoshi's not a cruel man. He just needs to keep up the appearance of a strong man to maintain order. This will certainly raise your notoriety in the whole valley. And it does. I think I'm pretty sure I got another Dynasty level. But, which is why I'm getting all these things unlocked. But that is the Wild Hogs quest. It's pretty long. A lot of different parts to it. And like I said, you might find yourself kind of running into a situation where you can't progress just yet because you're still, you know, you still need to reach a level, or you got to buy something in order to make the things that you need to make. But that is how it all turns out, I guess. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, keep surviving and keep thriving.